Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Sandra. 我是 Sandra。大家好，你们好吗？Last but not least，欢迎，Welcome to Community Mandarin. Today, as you may have noticed, the background has changed a little bit. I'm actually hiding out currently in my bedroom because my preschool-year-old daughter is in the other room playing. So if you hear some weird noise like little girl screaming or off-tune sounds, then yeah, that'll be her. But today, as the title suggests, we're gonna be learning one Chinese characters. I've been doing this series on and off for a bit now. We've learned how, right? We've learned I, and we've learned the, and so on and so forth, and that have you. Today, we're gonna be learning this Chinese character. Let's take a look. I gotta say the new lighting is showing the pimples like really for real. All right, let's look at our. So first, please read along. 请跟我读. This one is 果. As some of you guys might have noticed, 果, if we slash it in the middle, we have the upper part and the bottom part. Both are Chinese characters. So the upper part is actually 田. 田 means farmland. And the down part, as I highlighted in green, 绿色, it is 木. Mu, it is a character I think we've mentioned or learned before. So, mu, what does that mean? Mu means tree or wood. It is a noun. But over here, the upper part, 田, it does not serve as 田. It does not serve as the meaning the Chinese character carries itself. Instead, it served as the image it represents. So it looks like, let's for a moment forget its squares, but instead think of them as little circles. Don't they look like a bunch of fruits, full of them, sticking up together, right? And then please forgive my really bad drawing. I literally did that with painting. Like there's a circle tool and then there's a line tool. That's my drawing of a fruit, if you can believe that. So the whole Chinese character looks like fruit growing up on the tree. Hence, we get the meaning of this Chinese character, 果. 果 means, of course, at this point you know, means fruit. But again, it's a little bit different in Mandarin, this 果 carries than what we say in English, fruit. First, let's see. 果 can be divided into two categories. Number one is 水果. 请跟我读水果. And number two is 干果. 请跟我读干果. All right, what are these two words respectively mean? Let's see. First one, 水果. We've learned 水, right? 水 is, it shouldn't be a new word to you guys by now. So 水 is a noun. It means water. And respectively, 干 is an adjective. It means dry. Like say, 我口很干, my mouth is dry, which is true. I forgot to grab some 水 before I started this live. Okay. So, 水果. So maybe you can guess. 水果 means the fruit that has juice, the fruit that's moistured. So, 水果 is actually fruit. And 干果 is the fruit that is dry. So this is kind of weird in Mandarin. 干果 actually does not mean raisin, like dried fruit, but mean nuts. We count nuts as a kind of fruit, but they are dry. They don't have waters in them, so we call them 干果. All right, so after a little bit in introduction about the word 果, or 水果. Today, let's focus on learning some 水果 names. I can't believe I've been here for a year and we haven't done this before. Okay, let's get into the respective names of some common 水果. So first one, this most common one, 苹果. 苹果, as you can see from the little picture I put, 苹果 means apple. And also it shares the character 果. Next one, 草莓. 草莓. 草莓 is strawberry. Strawberry. And next one, if you've been following this life, it might not be a new word for you. 西瓜, because there was one time I was talking about all the directions, and then the directions name plus 瓜, we would have about 4 kind of melons. So 西瓜 is one of them. West melon in Mandarin, watermelon in English. And next one, 桃子. 桃子 is peach. Peach. And next one is one that we actually, the Mandarin speakers borrow the pronunciation from English. In English, we say lemon, right? In Mandarin, we say something very similar. 柠檬. 柠檬. All right. And next one, we have 香蕉. 香蕉. 香蕉 for banana. So, on this list, I would say aside from 西瓜, which is a little bit bigger, all the fruits are, I would say, medium to small sized. And of course, including 香蕉, the measure word for all these fruits would be 个. 个. Okay. And then let's move on to something else. Next one, pineapple. Pineapple, as you can see from the tiny little picture, the tiny little logo, it is a pineapple. But we have 2 ways of calling it. We have 2 ways of calling it. One way, the first one, 请跟我读, it is 菠萝. 菠萝. And the second way of calling it, I kind of make it into a lighter color. It's because that's, I would say that's a less used way. 凤梨. 凤梨. So 菠萝 is usually, I would say, people call pineapple in mainland China. And 凤梨 is usually people call pineapple in Taiwan. But I think it's pretty widely known that people in mainland China would know 凤梨 is technically, in our mind, it's like 菠萝 equals 凤梨. 菠萝 equals 凤梨. Okay, and next one. Again, we see 2 names for one fruit, for 一个水果, orange. So we have 1, 橙子, and number 2, 橘子. Again, this time I don't differentiate them with different colors. Why? Because 橙子 and 橘子 can both mean orange, but they're actually different kinds of orange. For 橙子, we're more talking about orange that you have to cut open to eat, like navel orange, stuff like that. For 橘子, it's a kind of orange, it's usually smaller, have softer skin, and you can peel them into little petals. So I would say 橘子 is probably more like Mandarin orange, and 橙子 is more like the one like has harder skin. You have to cut into them. So we have 橙子 and 橘子. And if you happen to not forget the colors we've learned before, you would remember the color orange. We either can call it 橙色 or 橘色, right? And next one is an easy one. Again, we borrow this from English language, which is mango. And I think I just misspelled mango. I'm sorry. I think it's M-A-N-G-O, mango. And then in Mandarin, we call it 芒果. 芒果. I remember when I was having the teacher's class, and then after learning the fruit's name, every time I asked them, what's your favorite fruit? A lot of the kids would say 芒果, not because it's true, but because it's easy to remember. Okay, next one, we have 梨, pear. 梨. Some people would call it 梨子. They would like when we call 橘子、橙子、桃子, they would put the 子 behind it. But either way will do. We can call it 梨 or 梨子. Next one, 葡萄. 葡萄 means grape. 葡萄 means grape. And next one, last but not least, we have 蓝莓. 蓝莓. Again, if you happen to have learned colors, 蓝 from 蓝色 means blue. 蓝莓 is blueberry. 蓝莓 is blueberry. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And today we've covered the Chinese character of guo, and we introduced you guys how to say some common fruits name in Mandarin. And next time we're going to be talking about probably nuts. I don't know. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. But before we say goodbye, before we 说再见, of course, I encourage you guys to visit Rolla's website as well as our YouTube channels, and I'll see you next time. 再见。